Today, let's make a print of the Earth for Earth Day. Okay guys, I've got some black paper here, but I've also done this on purple. I've also got some paint, blue, turquoise, dark green, and light green. I've got a paintbrush and something round and hard to paint on. We are not going to paint directly on our paper today. We're going to print. Printing is when you put paint or ink on something else and then press it down onto your paper. So we're going to be putting the paint on this circle shape here. You could do this with a bowl or any other round, flat object that you can clean off later so you can reuse it. I have a pot holder here that is covered in aluminum foil. That way I can clean the paint off when I'm finished. So now that we know what we're going to be putting our paint on, the first thing you're going to do is make sure you have a messy mat and your sleeves rolled up. We're going to take the blue, the green, and the turquoise paint, and we're going to put it all over our earth in the style of Claude Monet, an impressionist. So Claude Monet did not blend his colors together, he put the colors next to each other. So when you're ready, go ahead and pick up your first color, a tidbit on the bristles, and just lay it all around your circle. I'm going to spread it out nice and neatly and make little dabs of paint. I can go over it a couple times so that there's plenty of paint on it, but I'm not going to rub my paintbrush all over my circle. Just put a couple dabs all over the place. Then I'm going to clean off my brush and grab a new color. Do the same thing again in some of the empty spaces. Put dabs all over in areas you haven't put dabs yet. I'm going to put some turquoise next to all of my dark blue here. As you can see, I've still got plenty of room to add some green. We are not worried about painting specific countries, we're just showing the different colors that are on Earth from outer space. Make sure that you're not blending those colors together, because then you'll turn out with one color over the entire thing, and you want to have lots of different colors going on here. Go ahead and lastly, pick up some dark green and fill in the rest of those spots that are empty. You can see a lot of silver shining through from my aluminum foil, so let's go ahead and maybe even fill in some more with some blue. Once you have the entire circle filled with color, again, don't rub all those colors together. You're going to stop, put your paintbrush down, move your paint out of the way, and instead of doing what I'm doing and lifting your circle up, we don't want to drop it. Let's just leave it on the table and then go grab our black paper that we're using today. If your hands are messy, wipe them off with a paper towel so that you don't get paint on your paper. Once you have your paper, you're going to start by writing your name on the back. You could lift up your earth shape and place it down onto your paper, but that is dangerous because it could end up falling down. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to flip our paper over so that you can see the back, and then we're going to place our paper onto that circle shape, just trying our best to make sure it's in the middle as best we can. Once you feel like it's in the middle, you're going to go ahead and press it down with your hands, and then you can rub all over that circle shape. The more you rub, the more color will show up on your paper when you're finished. Just make sure you're not moving the paper around. Hold it down with one hand and rub with the other. Rub all around the edges, all around the center. And when you are ready, the next part is like magic. We're going to slowly pull our print. That's what it's called when you reveal your print. Carefully lifting up the top and pulling our print until it comes off slowly and reveals our earth. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. As you can see, when you do a print, it is never perfect. There's going to be some areas that don't have color that come off all the way, and that is what makes your art unique. So it is 100% okay if your color did not come off all the way. It makes it more interesting. When you're finished, you can wipe off your printing plate that you have and let your neighbor use it. You can reuse this yourself, and that is how you make a print that looks like the earth. Next time when this is dry, we are going to add some stars in the sky and maybe some colors to make the galaxy around it look more interesting. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. Love, your cozy art teacher.